All through the long haul we've seen a few computerized types of cash show up out of nowhere and prize the earliest monetary supporters quickly. Some rising so fast in regard that the return for cash contributed looks a piece shocking. KUSAMA is one such advanced cash. Its continuous return for cash contributed is 1,086,769, and it has been accessible for just 2 years. Little wonder numerous people are searching for KUSAMA esteem assumptions and appraisals. Understanding how a particular computerized cash or another kind of asset can act in the future can be very helpful. It will help you with learning about the sort of benefits you can expect too, as how you can time your dares to chip away at your conceivable outcomes, making critical increases here. We will look at KUSAMA cost estimates from 2022 to 2030, KUSAMA worth assumptions 2022, 2023, 2025, and 2025 end of 2022. KUSAMA will foster more popular as the months roll by, and close to the completion of 2022, the most outrageous expense could eventually rely upon 392 end of 2023 and 2023. We surmise that couple of exercises will be founded on the KUSAMA blockchain, and they will help with supporting the value of its token. Around the completion of 2023, KUSAMA cost could eventually rely upon 417, end of 2025. By 2025, we acknowledge that various planners will start including KUSAMA for critical endeavors, as the association broadens. The most outrageous expense of the coin can reach 487, close to the completion of 2025, end of 2030. By 2030, we believe that KUSAMA KSM will go norm with other advanced types of cash. The expense of the coin could really reach 802, close to the completion of 2030. KUSAMA can best be depicted as an exploratory blockchain stage that is planned to serve originators as a significantly interoperable and flexible association, as demonstrated by the gathering behind it. KUSAMA is a canary association that upholds fast errands by giving them induction to an extraordinarily flexible interoperable sharded network. It is as often as possible portrayed as Polkadot wild cousin KUSAMA, and Polkadot are near in various ways. They were both arranged by comparative association and fill relative necessities. The two blockchains have essentially the comparable codebase. Actually, regardless, KUSAMA has more features and allows architects to work faster. Both are seen among the best interoperable blockchains in the business. It uses an elective arrangement part, known as named confirmation of stake. Pose engineers choose to work with KUSAMA because of what it offers, which integrates a low check to segment for sending parachains and low security essentials for validators. This makes it the ideal blockchain, so that starting stage new organizations that need could see what they can achieve in the blockchain scene. It is in like manner used for experimentation by individuals who will at last fare well on Polkadot. Nevertheless, various architects are beginning to stick to KUSAMA right after working with it. KUSAMA was made by Uniformity Development, the very association that arranged Polkadot. The association was laid out by Dr. Gavin Wood, a re-energized PC specialist that is by and large perceived as an individual sponsor of Ethereum. KUSAMA was at first financed by grants from the WEB3 Foundation. The KUSAMA token KSM, like other cryptographic cash projects, KUSAMA has a neighborhood cash. This money drives the association filling in as both the utility and organization token. It is furthermore the fundamental endeavor vehicle for standard cryptographic cash monetary patrons and sellers. In the KUSAMA climate, it is the high level asset. We will discuss its expense figures in this as the utility identification of the association. The KUSAMA token is used to settle an extensive variety of trade costs inside its current circumstance. As the organization token, it gives every holder the choice to settle on organization techniques. The best part is that its organization strategy is around 4x speedier than whatever is sensible on Polkadot. The social class can rule for and do changes in something like 15 days, and they would have no need to execute a fork. KUSAMA token trades under the ticker picture KSM. It is open across an assortment of computerized cash exchanges and related stages. It has grown astonishingly since it was shipped off and made open to monetary supporters. It is useful inside the KUSAMA organic framework, to say the least. KUSAMA KSM worth history. KUSAMA token was first shipped off as an airdrop to those that participated in Polkadot spot token arrangement in September 2019. Kinjeko started following the expense of the coin rapidly, and we will rely upon its data for this part. As of 20th September 2019, KUSAMA KSM was trading at 616 per token. By 20th October, the expense had dropped to 451 per token. It remained inside that area and traded for 460 on the 21st of November 2019. KSM came to 507 on 27th November 2019, and by 2nd December, it was trading for 490. The expense of the coin started to drop, and by 7th December, it traded at just 169 per token. On 29th December 2029, KSM traded for 119 per token. On 1st January 2020, KUSAMA token traded for 122 per token. It dropped to its immaculate minimal expense of 0.8765 on 14th January 2020. On 2nd February 2020, KUSAMA was assessed at 116 per token, and by 29th, it had reached 275 on 3rd Walk 2020. KSM traded for 372, and by 1st April, it went down to 197 on 1st May 2020. The expense of KUSAMA token was 511, and by 30th it had extended to 621 on 29th June. The coin traded for 600 per token. On 2nd July 2020, the expense of KUSAMA was 745 per token. By 31st July, it had extended to 1037 on 3rd August. The expense of the coin was 1019 anyway. It started to create at an accelerated rate on 30th August 2020. KSM had reached 3423 per token. On 15th September it traded for 4007, and by 1st October, it was down to 3392. The coin dropped to around 2669 on 26th October, and recovered a little to 2958 on 31st October. On 3rd November 2020, it traded for 2997, just to climb to about 5288 on 30th November. On 29th December 2020, KSM traded for 5834. 2021 was a brilliant year for KUSAMA and its monetary patrons. On 1st January 2021, KUSAMA token traded for 7264 per token. By 31st January, it had reached 10,077. By 18th February, the coin had reached 24,047. And by 12th walk, it truly relied upon 33,120 per token. On 23rd walk, KSM traded for 43,836, and on 31st walk, the expense was 54,163 per token. On 5th April 2021, the expense of KUSAMA token was 44,587. The worth dropped to about